Cast number 2, baby. No Limit Podcast.
Oh, yeah, right over there. Okay.
Alright, we're here with Vince and Mitch. Vince, you want to explain yourself a little bit?
Hi everyone, I'm Vince. I'm friends with Steven.
Oh yeah, OG Steve Bone, baby.
OG Steve Bone. And
The man.
I'm also friends with Bryce and Mitch here. And we got our little fellowship thing going on.
Talk about your cool stuff though. Talk like your martial arts, that kind of stuff. Your Harley. The stuff you like.
Well, I mean,
Tell them about you. What do you do on a day? Your dogs.
Well, I mean, I like work too. Work really gets me going.
Yeah, it does it.
I think, from what I've been experienced with in my life, you really have to have a good work ethic and zone to have a good life. Because, I mean, Mitch is my witness over here. I mean, he's seen what I've been through with my past. We'll say that.
Oh, yeah. We know each other from
yeah. And then I jumped into another world of work, and I just,
You appreciate it a lot more when you come from somewhere like that, and then you come to a positive work environment where you like the people you work with.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
It makes it so much nicer.
It really makes you think. It really makes you say, like, wow, there really is a God. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, really, yeah.
I'm
Things
happy
work out for a
we're
reason.
both your team leads, so that's cool to know that we can be a part of that.
Oh, yeah. Everybody just in the story.
Yeah.
Creates that.
Oh, yeah. You're part of the journey.
I love taking a customer aside and making them look at the room and, hey, look at all the customers.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's happy. They're all doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's minding their own business.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how dark the times are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then, the customer says it's cool that you take the initiative to see that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, everyone should.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't take the time to look at the little tiny things,
Yeah.
sometimes the big things come to us and we just don't know how to.
That's a good way to look at
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely it is. Well, I mean,
other than work,
work,
life is good. We're in dark times right now, but
definitely.
Education, everybody, no matter how old we get, no matter how many years we go through, we should always be learners.
Yeah.
We're never masters at anything.
Absolutely.
Education and knowledge and everything, no matter what you want to learn.
Yeah,
and knowledge is so obtainable now. It's a Google search away. Always.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? A couple clicks through
The information age we live in.
But that's not really knowledge at the same time.
I mean, it can't
be careful, right?
Relying on Google.
That's what can be
You're
dangerous,
not
right?
relying on Google. You're relying on the websites that Google provides to you.
Right.
Correct.
It's a resource.
But
But you gotta make sure you go to the
but
right
in,
places.
but in
You can get
times
government
when that's not
documents.
available, do you really know it?
Exactly. There's a
Is what I'm
different way
saying.
of knowledge, like what the schools are fighting for right now.
I don't know.
yes.
Experience, but I think to gain experience, you can use Google and tutorials.
Oh, it makes it everything's so much more accessible.
But
now.
see,
Nothing's
no,
wrong with it.
We're
But
in
I'm
an
just
information era. You don't
Yes.
think
But then there's also an experience area, like what Bryce is trying to say. Like, you start off with math. I'm terrible with math. I know 2 + 2. I know my times, and I know a little bit of dividing.
Mm-hmm.
But algebra, no way. So then my path stops right there. Like when I applied for Snap-on.
Yeah.
They gave me this piece of paper, and everyone in the room was taking the test. And I flipped the page. Algebra. Thanks, God. I don't know my algebra.
Right.
I never had
terrible math.
the patience to have my
But
brain
that's because you never had a desire want.
want to.
Right.
But
Right.
if you
All
have
that
a
knowledge.
That was always my thing too.
But see, that's what separates what you and Bryce are saying. There are people that could be like, oh, what's this? And go on the internet and look real quick, because maybe we don't have the ability to jump on a plane and go learn it in Africa, hands-on. Or we don't have the ability to go to Greece and learn that, whatever. So that's where the internet comes.
Yeah.
But learning, being a father and teaching your son how to cut the grass. How to mow the lawn.
Oh, yeah.
How to rake the lawn.
I mean, there's
You're passing that knowledge down,
How
right?
to paint the 2x4.
There's literally a YouTube channel of a dad that posts videos of every single thing like that. How to change a tire, how to change your batteries, windshield wiper.
Yeah.
I mean, mow the grass. That
was bound to happen. Yeah.
I mean, there's literally
I'll get that for you.
there's an answer for everything. I think with the internet. No matter what. Dude, setting this up, getting this all going. any issue I had, I googled that shit. Someone
It's
else
all there.
also
See
had
now,
the same issue.
here's a blast
yeah.
from the past.
Like you said, the information is you can always find something out
Now
there.
you only have to
that
put
someone's
in the
dealt with.
first 2 words, and it's already there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh yes.
So I think anything you want to get a grasp on that's super obtainable as long as you have access to internet.
Well, yeah, but here's a blast from the past. When Mitch and I were kids, there was that show, The
Back
Fugal
in the
Gourmet,
day.
and that old guy would sit on TV and he would teach how to cook.
Yeah.
You remember? Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
yes,
dun,
yes.
dun, 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 that song?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that guy passed away, and then for years, there wasn't anyone. Hey, come to my TV show. I'm going to show you how to cook. Then, bam, Emerald came out.
Yeah.
And then, like, that was cool, like, that knowledge.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You hear all
It
these
was-
kids today, when the pandemic hit, oh my God, all these restaurants are closed. What am I going to do?
Yeah,
Well, go make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Literally, yeah.
Right.
The
In
easiest
my old
shit ever.
career, I used to bring food to my job, and the entire building would stare at me because I was the only guy that had a cooler. And then when I didn't have the time to finish my old leftovers, I would give a sandwich to a manager at the old career,
Yeah.
and that manager would look at me like as if I was a god. And that's the best sandwich I ever tasted. What are you talking about? All I did was go to Jewel and pick up ham, put 2 pieces of bread, a little bit of bacon.
Yeah.
You're like, you can't do that?
Yeah.
Like,
basic life skills. You used to just like picking
Yeah.
up
See
and
that a
ordering
lot
something.
with my
Yeah.
generation.
Relying
too.
too much on technology, right?
and then even
You just no one has skills.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's-
saying?
it's
That's
a
the
like-
common
problem
sense
with too much
factor.
technology. It's
well,
great.
but that's the knowledge
can be
that we
bad.
were talking about.
Yeah.
It's that book
Yeah.
smarts versus street smarts.
Right.
Street smarts, yeah.
Exactly.
But there's so many, there's gonna be a point where in life there's gonna be someone's gonna ask you, what are you good at, and what can you do? Well, I don't give a fuck about a degree, none of that shit. What are you good at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 90% of people, I'd say, especially in my generation, can't answer that question.
No.
What are
Right.
they gonna say? Scrolling through TikTok?
They would probably say like a social media
I'm good at-
influencer type
man.
thing. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Something
Good
with
at
social
swiping.
media. And you can make a lot of money with that. It all started with the Kardashians, and then anybody can just kind of become famous through, just being like on social media, being an influencer
And
or something,
that's
right?
not my
and being
goal
really
at
attractive.
all
Yeah,
with
it's
this. My
ads.
goal 100%.
Oh, yeah.
This is
But just in my
passion.
general, yeah.
This is
Yeah.
my passion
Right.
project.
No, that's
Spreading
cool. I
good
respect
energy
that.
at work.
There's a lot of good
It's
stuff out there,
yeah,
but
it's all-
yeah.
I don't give
Lot
a
of
shit
good
if
stuff.
10 people watch it or 10
Oh,
million.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You
You
do
just like
hope
to
to
get
God
different
that
perspectives.
with the things that are going on right now, that there are other people out there that are like us, that are like, man, yeah, come on, we got to get up.
I think
we
there
got to go
totally
to work.
is.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
Definitely
mean? Like,
is.
you see all these customers at the store, and they're like, man, no one wants to work, no, and it's like, people are slowly waking up, and it's like, okay, good. Like,
Yeah.
you got to just look at the signs.
I think
yeah.
there definitely is, a big group of people that are on the same wavelength, the same mindset and all that, but I think it's still a minority, and that minority is suppressed by the media.
To keep up the
100%.
fight, yeah.
Yeah, like we talked about this on the last podcast. I think that the media, like, do you think that if media stopped portraying the negative so much and would and rather portray the positive of situations and like the good parts of the world and the good things that are happening, do you think after a long period of time of them doing that could change culture over
Yeah.
a long?
What I don't
definitely.
understand is why does the media dwell on fear and everything?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
pretty much.
yes.
Are you guys,
I was having a
are you
hard
guys,
time.
are you
Yeah,
guys
yeah, I get
afraid
what you're
of?
saying.
Are you guys afraid of people turning the news off? We are on one planet.
Yeah.
We cannot go anywhere else. All these people that are in charge, and whether they're hated or they're not hated, you can't take money with you when you die.
No.
No.
I have more friends in heaven right now than I do here on earth.
Mm-hmm.
At 36 years old, I've had multiple people tell me that's a lot. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a book almost as thick as a dictionary to every funeral I've been to.
Yeah, it's sad. It's not
And
shocking
it's
to
like,
me.
holy cow.
It makes you appreciate life
Me,
even more.
as a person, I could care less about the money. I mean, yeah, I like making money and I like living and I like continue living.
Sure.
But when my time comes and I know that I'm going to go, I'm going to be more happy to know that when I go into a realm that I don't know of, I'm going to see those friends and family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then I could care less about the money. What I think the world should be doing right now, and with the whole racial thing going on right now, you have more seniority people on Earth of color trying to tell younger people of color, look, you gotta start being nice to people. You gotta start being respectful. Keep your dukes up.
Being
but
nice
don't,
is so
you don't be rude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do
That's
not
what
be
people
rude.
lose.
Don't play that racial card.
Yeah.
And that is what's leading to a smarter generation. I would rather leave that knowledge on Earth, knowing that I'm going to tell someone who's a young child at my old age the knowledge than having them turn into greed and power. You know what I mean? Like if
So you're
it's
saying
like, man, if Qui-Gon Jinn was real, what would the world be like?
Qui-Gon.
What if there
Star
was
Wars.
a force that didn't have any?
just imagine,
You know what I mean? Like,
imagine if everybody came together and like worked towards common goals.
Yeah.
I mean, like imagine
People always have their own agendas, right?
90% of scientists were like, we need to get to fucking Mars. We're gonna. If every scientist on this planet, fuck the country, who cares where you come from, nuclear war bullshit, religion, whatever it may be. Imagine all those people could come together, work for a like-mind common goal. We as a planet would evolve so much quicker.
Oh yeah,
Not
power
only
of the
that,
people,
but it's
right?
like, why do we have enemies? You don't hear anyone from America.
What do you gain from
Oh,
it?
hey,
Yeah.
let's go
People
destroy
have
these
their own
people.
different
You know why?
agendas.
Because they have women and they have children and they have a chance to change. You know?
yeah.
I just don't get what you gain from that. Like, you know what I mean?
But I would rather leave the knowledge of. I would rather die knowing that you're going to grow up to be a peaceful, well-guarded, protective person than greedy, always saying no, always looking down, and always judging people.
Yeah.
Right,
Type
100%. Right, and like,
Yeah.
I don't understand how people choose the other route. You know
I mean,
what
I'm
I mean?
a dad,
How,
so I see that 100%.
The only time it should ever matter is if you walk on someone's property.
if you walk at
Other than that, be
Right,
nice
then
to everyone at the store. Why? It's a free zone.
that's where the line.
It seems like it should be simple rule to live life by, but some
Yeah.
people, for some reason, people can't do it. They can't.
They did that whole
They're
thing.
corrupted
You guys
badly
watch
by it.
That Morning Lover in the morning?
No.
Do you hear him
not
in
a
the
big-
morning on the
not a
radio?
big-
I've heard of
On Tuesdays, they have Ask or Morning Lover, whatever you want. He's the 104.3, right? Radio guy?
I think so.
Ed
Yeah.
Morning Lover,
Yeah.
If you ever watch this video, hey, I remember it. And this guy called saying, hey, my neighbor across the street is putting up all these scary Halloween decorations. And I mean, what do I do? How do I, go about it? And that Morning Lover's like, first of all, you got the nerve to tell somebody on their property to take that down?
Right? You
I'd
can't
be
do
over
that.
there. I'd be over there helping them put up more up.
Yeah.
I'd be over there showing my kids, this isn't real.
Sure.
This isn't real. This is Halloween.
It's just like perspective.
So
all-
that's when it matters.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Here,
People lose sight of that.
at Morning Lovers on radio. He said that he checkmate the guy right off the bat. You're questioning a guy on his own property?
Yeah. He's got right to do what he wants on his property.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
What are you
Why are you here?
It's his
Yeah. You
property.
have a right to be here. Yeah. Yeah. He's right to defend his property at that point. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It makes no sense.
Like I was telling Mitch earlier today, I wake up really early on Saturday. I gotta walk Sonia and Baron, and the whole
There they
neighborhood's
are.
dark.
Yeah.
Yes,
His
the
dogs.
dogs.
Yeah. I love the dogs. Yeah.
Sonia and Baron
His
and I are
kids,
walking.
Those are his kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sonia and Baron. Sonia and Baron are walking. And I tell Mitch, he asked me, when you're walking, sometimes the neighborhood's all dark, and I'm like, no, it's not. Sometimes you see people they have their TVs on. Sometimes they leave a light on at night. Blah blah. But I was like, man, if I ever heard some lady scream, like, oh my God, like, or a gunshot go off or something, like, I call 911.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to call my work and tell them I missed my shift because of this.
Yeah.
Just to protect whoever's in
Well, you would be
Right.
prepared to go and
Yeah.
help her then. Yeah. You have
100%.
your weapon on you.
Like, no
yeah.
matter what the situation
Yeah,
is.
well,
you're
if it
stepping
was Like you feel that nerve in your chest. Like that's not normal.
Like that fight or flight.
Yeah,
you're
fight or
always,
flight.
You're always fighting.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
You're never
exactly.
gonna fight. What would the situation have to be for you to be like, fuck that? You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Like, and
Like,
I would be
You
involved.
like want to run away?
Yeah.
Like if someone was to be like, hey, let's go rob a bank. Fuck that.
No, I mean, if you're just
Well, I hope not.
If you were a pedestrian
Yeah.
walking down the road, seeing a
Or you
bank
saw
robbery,
something.
though, would you go try and do something, or would you
Well-
be like, "That's not"?
Well, if
what
you
I
saw
Well,
a dude
like
like
I
that.
was telling Mitch, in the situation, if I heard something going on in someone's house, I wouldn't run through the door. I'd call 911 first.
Yeah.
And tell them, hey.
And then would you step in or no?
I'd try
Like
to like.
the lady thing.
That's a
you
good
hear
question.
fucking,
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
I would try to like divert the attention, like kick the door and then
Hey,
go
yeah,
away.
it's like scream,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, hey, I'm out here. I'm out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I was telling Mitch, I would not hang up that phone.
No, never.
Yeah,
never.
yeah.
If you're in a
Yeah, in case
situation,
something
I keep
happens,
that
yeah.
operator
It's a
on
witness.
that phone.
Yeah, it's a witness. Yeah.
Now, there was that one Facebook meme where you saw that cop up against a car and he was in distress. And the thing was, would you assist this officer? Yes. I would assist an officer in a heartbeat.
even if it was
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
a person.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Like you saw he was in
know
a
what I
fight with someone. He needed help.
Yes,
Yeah.
or
One
if
on
someone
one.
was trying to go for
Go
his gun. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that guy's doing his job and he has
Yeah.
a family.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
like,
wants to go home.
You know?
Oh yeah.
When,
That's true.
When the pandemic happened and everything went sour and the police were targeted, which was completely wrong, okay, all those officers left. And those were all the officers that had knowledge.
In the tenure, yeah.
So when
Oh,
new
yeah.
officers came, like me, you, and
Yep.
young guys came, women came,
Yeah.
they didn't have the guy to say, hey, you know,
Yeah.
this is what you do.
Like kind of look
Yeah.
out for
You know?
him, take him under their
And
wing.
that's why that poor woman got killed, 29 years old. She's a baby.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Got
do
shot
remember heard about
right
that.
in the face.
Yeah, I remember heard about that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's what's the scary thing about that job.
Terrible.
That's why I have a lot of
It's so
respect
scary.
All
because
she wanted to do
every day you
was
go
her
to work,
job.
there's no normal day. You never know what could happen any
Yeah.
day. Like we all go to work, we have our jobs. It's a regular day. You know you're gonna come home at the end of the day.
Every
It's just-
time.
You hope.
Being a
I
police
get pulled
officer, you
over.
never know,
Every
right?
time
You
I
know,
get-
that mental illness can get that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh
Every
yeah,
time-
'Cause that's
I
what
get
it
pulled over.
usually is. I mean, it's not.
absolutely.
I mean, I feel like no matter what, most of the time, it's mental illness that drives people to do shit like that.
It has to be, right?
And you can't control putting yourself around those people.
Right.
Some of them can hide it like no tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, every time
right.
I get pulled over by a police officer, I have to deal with it. I just show them my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing to know that
Just
the human
cooperate.
hand is the worst thing on planet Earth.
Yeah, it's complete cooperation. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, that's why they always want to see
there's
your hands.
no
Just
anything.
yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
alright, yeah,
Yeah.
here,
Just so
whatever
they
you
know they're
need.
safe, you know, which I
Yeah.
don't blame them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Kind of how
Yeah.
the world's going right now. You know?
And,
Oh,
but
yeah,
then
yeah.
again, even in dark times, there are a lot of people out there that fight to keep the good.
Oh,
That's a good thing.
100%. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot more.
To be able to
Absolutely.
drive down the highway still today, not
You-
have to worry about any danger.
Mhm.
It's a great thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
To
definitely.
still have our freedom.
Oh yeah.
To still
You wouldn't
see
want to live anywhere
families
else.
and kids. You
It's
know?
just scary
Yeah,
where it's
100%.
being tested.
Oh sure.
You know, or not, you know what I mean? Like we still have it right now, but we're kind of on a path to where it's like, damn, our freedoms can kind of be trickling away over time if shit doesn't change. In my opinion, at least.
But then if
Yeah.
stuff does change, there are people that are willing to fight for it.
You think?
Yeah.
100%. That's the great thing about America.
I think
Yeah.
that's. I think in the bottom
It'd be
line.
a bloody
I think in
war,
the bottom
man.
line,
It
that's
would
a
be.
good thing
We
about
saw happen
neighborhood
the insurrection,
subdivisions and
right? Yeah.
communities.
It'd be a bloody.
I mean, that's what it really
Yeah.
boils
If you
down
really think
to.
about it, when you look at America, we're all neighborhoods, subdivisions, communities, and districts. You go over to Europe, and
Township.
you go, it's all just one neighborhood. Hey, where do you live? Oh,
We
Yugoslavia.
would-
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, it's all yeah.
I think the
Italy's
world,
broken up.
that would be a fundamental
Okay.
ripple in the world. You know, that's changing the world forever. I think if the U.S. ever had to default into a war,
It was like a civil war type situation.
Yeah, I think that would change.
Oh,
the
yeah.
entire trajectory of the world in whole. You know what I'm saying?
I would think so. Like a lot of the
That
world's
would
economy
remove us
revolves
as-
around, right?
That would remove us as a superpower instantly. Then you have China; they would just start max
Right.
full.
That would
throttle
elevate
all
China
their
for
shit.
sure. Yeah.
That's
Oh shit! Like that's
It
a
would
scary
be
thought.
bad.
Yeah.
It would, like
It's a
that's
scary
why
thought.
it's scary. That's why it's really scary to me is because if shit came down like
Yeah.
that. And it's,
I just
And
don't.
you
I
post-
don't know. I mean, I just don't understand what would it get to the point that it would have to be.
I agree with
that
you though,
way.
Bryce. I think when it came down to it,
Like,
I think
I'm at the point like, yeah, exactly. Why? Like,
Why?
yeah,
Like,
I would
look at
listen.
Cuba.
Maybe it's wishful thinking, you
well,
know,
look
like
at Cuba.
I mean, I understand
they
there's
started
evil in the
with
world, and it's
guns.
happened before. I mean, people have done, but
yeah.
I just, what is going to be that turning point? You know
Why?
what I mean? And exactly
They
the
could be
point is
taking
why.
Guns.
I
That
can
really
completely
If they actually did that,
understand
yeah, people were always
if
afraid
a
that would
giant
happen.
mother spaceship,
Yeah.
like in Independence Day,
Right.
came and said, "Hey, look, this is our planet now. We're gonna move in." No, you're not.
No.
Yeah.
We live here.
Yeah, yeah. They fought against,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now America, now China,
Yeah.
now Russia, now everybody are
Right.
friends.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's good to be a human.
Everyone's got the same colors all of a sudden.
Shit, like happy to be human.
It's just about humanity at that point, right? Forget about what country you're from. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You know,
We need something. It's like those are the two options. I feel like we either need a catalyst that's gonna put everybody together in a
but
way.
every time we try to get that, someone throws them on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a shame that's
And
how
you
it
guys,
works.
you're old enough to remember the last day of when life was good. If you know
What's
what I
that?
mean, like when Trump was in charge and gas was cheap. You know, we
Oh
were
man,
the
these
top,
gas
we,
prices now are
we
crazy.
had our own pipeline.
I want to say life it was great because
better
I was pretty mentally like my
It
life
was-
wasn't, but
Yeah.
It's better than
it was nice getting gas, filling up.
The gas
the car
prices
for
are crazy now.
20
Yeah.
people
20
had
bucks,
jobs.
They're all getting higher.
There
Yeah.
was inflammation.
Yeah, I mean it
Yeah.
was a nice time period.
Uh-huh.
It's definitely changed
Good
a little
4
bit.
years.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now you
But-
see all these customers at work. Where's the whipped cream? The last 3 are at my house.
Yeah.
That's what I always like,
You know, he's doing with that.
You
Yeah.
check the on hands. Oh, there's 2 left. Oh, those are the ones I just put in the
Yeah.
back for myself.
Yeah, when the Starbucks coffee was a shortage, I had one more brand new and like all these customers, where's the Starbucks coffee? Oh, right.
It's in a secret room in the back. It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had some for lunch this morning.
You ever tried it?
Yeah, it's a medium roast. It's good.
No, I was.
Yeah.
I was saying you asked the customer that. You ever tried it before?
I
Yeah.
can't believe
You
how
tell them how to cook
You
everything.
always learning
That's
something new
always
about the
great.
different products there, right?
I
Yeah.
love
This guy
talking
is like-
about
You
cooking.
You want to, right?
man.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He can talk about it. Oh yeah.
Oh, cooking?
Yeah, he
God,
does. Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
fun.
The crock
Yeah.
pot, man.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I love
Crock
it.
pot, yeah. Yeah.
You know Maggie's Hideout?
No.
Over by,
Nope.
they came in the bar. Really good bar people, friends of mine. They bought the Uncrustables. I was like, that's a genius.
Oh,
idea.
Uncrustables.
Well, yeah, because you
yeah,
got
yeah.
everybody at your bar half drunk.
Those are great.
You can
Yeah.
sell an Uncrustable for $3.
Those are
$3,
PBJs,
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Wolf those down, right?
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah. I've definitely wolfed a few of those down.
Oh yeah, I gave you.
Remember that? Yeah. You
I
gave me.
bought a box.
You gave me a
Like,
bunch
Uncrustable.
of.
Uncrustable black market at the
Yeah.
bar is what you're telling me?
No, they just did it for like an event.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were saying there's like a person that goes to the bar and sells Uncrustables.
No,
for
no,
$3.
it's
That'd be a good
for
idea
event.
though.
At Western University, there's a bar. You walk out. It's like 3:00 in the morning. There's a Domino's truck. There's a
idea.
Chinese food place.
It's a great.
There's
it's a great
like 4 or
idea.
5 other like
They just sit
red-
there.
and they
Yeah.
sit there. They open up their trunks and all, the bars are just empty at this point. And all these
Yeah.
drunk
All
college
these
kids
drunk
walk
kids are
out.
hungry, yeah.
Everyone's walking home with $5 pizzas. You're getting like chicken and rice and all this stuff, and
All
it's
the
just
best
like,
drunk
Hey,
food,
the
right?
chicken
Yeah.
man
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
Dude,
work.
it's,
Great
it's the
business
best.
plan.
It's the best.
Yeah, they
Chicken
just show up when they know
model
the bars are closed, and there you go.
ever. Yeah,
Make a whole
it
bunch of money.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Such
What a
cheap-
great idea too,
Yeah.
right?
Right? And there's
How much
nowhere else
money
to.
did you just make? You know, you just
Yeah,
sold
and there's nowhere else to
50
go. You're right
pizzas,
there.
You know,
Yeah, so of course they're gonna go to you.
and you
yeah.
can sell them for $10. Kids don't care.
Oh yeah.
They don't understand.
They're all
Mom and
drunk.
dad,
They
they're
just see it.
probably
They're
paying for
all
them.
hungry. They yeah.
Mom,
Like, yeah,
buy a
food.
new one.
How
Yeah.
funny would it be?
Why is there $20 of Domino's at 4:00 in the morning?
Yeah.
Well, you know how it works.
Hey, you know,
You've been there.
I was up late studying and I was hungry.
Yeah, I was just
I-
munching.
How funny
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it if you were working in the truck, seeing all the drunk kids? Hey, let me borrow this. I'm hungry. Let me borrow $20.
Oh yeah.
Give me the I'm hungry. You should have brought your own fucking food.
Can't find my wallet. Lost it.
Oh yeah.
That trick always works though, man. If you find the right people, you're like, oh fuck.
Hey man, you got $5?
Yeah.
Shoot, man, in college,
Because you meet all different kinds of people there, right? All the different backgrounds there, right? So yeah.
I went to a Trippie Redd concert. I don't even know if you guys know who that is.
No.
I have the tapestry thing in my.
I like tapestries. That's cool.
But yeah, he's an artist, and I went to his concert, and I got a lot. Dude, a couple water there is like $4.
Oh,
but
man.
I got
They always do that at concerts, right?
many of them for free, just from asking people. Yo, you got me on water? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Fucking
See, when you ask them all
rolling
nicely,
balls
yeah.
or something.
Yeah, it's like it's just a water. Like, come on, yeah, you're gonna charge me $4 for this?
And they're rolling.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
Eyes are in the back of their head.
They can full advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Nice. Is that what the kind of music it is? Like that kind of like trippy, like techno type stuff, or like?
Sometimes, kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, rap.
Okay.
Yeah, not really though. I really don't know how to explain Trippie Redd's kind of music.
It's a whole different kind of genre. Huh?
That's what I call
Trippie
it.
Music, yeah.
Red. It's gotta be a little
Isn't that a
different.
cool word?
Yeah,
It's a cool
it's in the
name,
name,
though.
so
I
it's
like
gotta
it.
be trippy, yeah.
Troller
I like it.
is I was playing a couple songs earlier.
Oh, you were playing that earlier? Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like that.
It was like rap, but it was like chill rap, kind of like it
Right.
was kind of cool, like
yeah. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
So it's not like super in your face, drugs, money.
Yeah, I don't know
gangs.
much about this day and age rap, to be
No,
honest.
me neither. Like
No
the old school
offense.
rap, yeah.
Old school
Snoop
rap,
Dogg, Dr.
yeah.
Dre, you know, yeah.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah, you know that, yeah.
I
You know, like
just-
Eminem,
90s,
even.
2000s.
Yeah.
What was like?
Yeah, I
that?
just I like
Music.
music too.
Oh,
yeah.
probably like Nothing But a G Thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the Chronic. That was the name of the album, The Chronic. It's like what a great name for an album.
2001.
Yeah.
2001. That was the year I was born. Jeez.
Was
I
it really? Wow.
Sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
It's sophomore, man.
Yeah. Yeah, me too,
I
man.
was in
Yeah.
middle school, I think.
I was gonna be I turned 16 in 2001. Yeah. Yeah. That's why it's crazy that to think you meet people from different ages.
I was
yeah.
13.
You were 13, yeah. Okay. So you were like, yeah, you're younger than us. You're 2. Okay.
Yeah, you're a little bit younger.
Yeah. Okay.
Not by much.
Yeah, we were talking about when they had the anniversary of 9/11. Like we were saying we were in high school, we were reminiscing. So like today, I'm sure they taught you about that when you were coming up in school, then, right? Like
Yeah, do you
that's
guys
something that'll
wanna
be taught
talk
about.
that?
When
we
it
go one
happened.
by one.
Oh yeah, we were in class and like they
Oh,
came
yeah,
running
when
in.
it happened, I was
Like
walking
you got to
the
stop it,
parking lot.
yeah.
All right, one at a time.
Sorry,
go,
yeah.
Vince, go. You go
It was
first.
crazy. I
Huh?
remember that
Oh.
day.
What do you like remember on that day, 9/11?
Okay, well, I was walking across the field to the junior parking lot at Barrington High School, and the field was super long, and all of a sudden, my buddy Mike Emity at the time are walking, and here comes this janitor on this golf cart, and he's like, "Hey, you guys gotta stop." He's like, "And face the school and pay your respects," and we're like, "Why? Like, what happened?" The guy's like, "The 2 towers were just hit by a plane," and I look at my buddy Mike, I'm like, what the fuck are the 2 towers?
You didn't even know what the yeah. I didn't know much about the World Trade
I
Center
didn't
either
know
at the
what they
time.
were.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, "Didn't you notice?" He's like, "There's not even a plane in the sky." And I'm like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Normally you could like look up and see one.
Yeah,
You
here.
know what I mean? Like even super far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, at the time we didn't live too far away, so I raced home, and my mom had it on the news. And I'm like, Ma, you can't come in. I'm like, what's up with this tower? You know, shut up, Vince, shut up, I got it on
Everyone's
TV.
glued to the TV.
Yeah, here, look. And I was like, what are the 2 towers? Like,
Yeah,
You
where
still
no one would
understand
what's going
explain
on.
it to me.
Yeah.
How old were you?
And I was a sophomore, so
No, like 16.
maybe
15, 16.
Yeah.
14 maybe.
15,
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. I'm like, what is the 2 towers? Like,
Yeah.
and then my mom was like, oh, it's the World Trade Center. Like, all the countries come together. And
Yeah, like financial
train in there and
buildings.
stuff,
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why did they hit that then?
Yeah, you still couldn't understand.
Like,
And
why?
yeah.
Here, Afghanistan or whoever those people came from, they probably had ambassadors in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would?
Oh yeah.
Like, why would
Well,
you
they had
do
people.
that? Like,
They had people on the planes too. So.
So many
They don't
like
care about
you ever watched
unnecessarily.
the Boondocks?
Yeah, but it wasn't. Those were
Yeah.
like the extreme.
You ever watched the
Yeah.
Boondocks?
Oh, yeah, it's crazy,
Not
man.
country
Crazy,
officials.
crazy.
You ever
But
watched
here, What's all right? Go ahead.
In the Boondocks, the terrorist stands up. He's like, "I'm gonna take over the plane," and then the 6 big black guys stand up and beat the shit out of him. Yeah, he doesn't even last a minute. He's like, "I'm taking over the plane," and then they all look at him. Yeah. They stand up in the plane. Remember? Oh, so
I've seen some little clips of that show. Yeah, it's a fun show.
They just beat the fuck out of the terrorists. Yeah. Leave the pilot alone.
Mitch, what was your morning like? What do you remember?
Oh man, I remember. Yeah, I was in math class. It was second period, and a teacher came running into the room, and we had TVs in all the classrooms, and they're like, "Oh, we're sorry to interrupt right now, but something serious just happened in New York." And so they turn on the TV, and we're just watching. This was after the second plane hit. So at that point, like, everyone knew, like, this wasn't an accident. Like our country's under attack, Right. And so, like, you almost couldn't comprehend. Like, you couldn't see, like, imagine what you were seeing. Like, it was like something out of a movie,
Mm-hmm.
And, like,
were you like in fear yourself? Like, damn, I don't know.
You were scared. Like, even like we were young, we were still old enough to like comprehend. Like, this is like some scary stuff right here. Like, this is some serious shit. And then, like, you weren't sure, like, who else is the Sears Tower in Chicago gonna be under attack? Nobody else knew what to do. I remember they gathered us all like in like the big field house, and we just kind of sat there for no one was sure what to do. And then they eventually just like sent everybody home, and they're just like, just go home, just be with your families or whatever. Like, there's no school right now, because nobody was sure what to do. Everyone was really scared,
Right.
They didn't know who else was going to be under attack
there
next.
There was
no
point in trying to teach.
Yeah, there's no way to prepare for something like that,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, the whole thought turned to just be safe.
Yeah.
Go home and be safe.
Oh yeah.
Patriotism after, but
everybody came together. Yeah.
I'm surprised with you. They didn't you guys didn't see it on TV at school. I feel like a lot of people.
Yeah, you were outside. Just
like I
around,
said, I was already leaving. I was
Yeah.
leaving to go home, and I was just walking across that field, and the guy's like, "Hey, he came cruising up." Otherwise, I wouldn't have known anything.
Yeah.
You left school that early?
Were you ditching?
Because wasn't it like 10 a.m.?
It was early.
It was
Yeah.
pretty early, yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is I was walking towards the junior parking lot. I don't know why.
You were ditching class. You're like, hey, let's get out of here.
Well, yeah, I was with my buddy
Some
Mike.
smoke. Yeah.
So you just kind of went home, sat with the family afterwards?
Oh yeah, just like glued to the TV.
Yeah, just
and just watching everything unfold. Like, who did this? Why? Like, they were just so.
What were your thoughts?
How can this happen?
Again, why?
Yeah. I think we were just like totally caught like off guard. Like, even like the policies like at the airport, security measures obviously were very lax, and like that's when everything changed. It was a whole new world after that.
Do you remember kind of like your
change in
mind,
the
like
airports.
what was going through your mind when you were watching like the buildings crumble?
Oh yeah, that was really crazy too. Yeah, I couldn't believe too. Like how fast too. Like within like an hour and a half after they were hit, and just to see them crumble like that, and then you're just thinking about like all those people. And just like how, it's just, again, like I said, it's like something out of a movie.
Yeah.
You're like, you can't believe like this is actually happening right now.
Were you like pissed?
Yeah, it's a surreal moment.
Oh yeah, definitely pissed, like scared, confused, like why, how, like yeah.
I felt super sorry for the people that were stuck on the upper half.
That's what I was thinking too. There's people that are up there.
People were asking me, Vince, what would you have done? And I was
scary.
like, well, man, women, and whoever was in the room with me, I would have probably had everyone gather hands in a circle. Yeah. And I would have been like, I'm really sorry to tell you guys all this, but this is it.
This is how it's going to end for us. Like,
but we all would have been like,
yeah,
even
like,
if it was 4 dudes in a meeting.
We got to just come together, man.
I would have just,
hey, at that point,
I would have looked at everybody's eyes like,
put everybody at ease.
We're going to heaven.
Yeah. Must have been so scary, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I'm ready to ride this trip with you at the same time.
Right.
Because they say a baby is being born, every minute of the day, and they say someone's dying every minute of the day. Well, if the 4 of us were in that room, and we knew that, can you imagine how loud that was? Hearing that
when it's crumbling and
just the sound of the building
and the heat,
or
that's how hot it was.
Imagine all of us sitting in a table, having a business meeting, and seeing that plane come through that window.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God! Like,
yeah. It's like a
those
movie.
People
it's like
it's like
a
doing their job. They're working.
Yeah.
Like they actually make it. Like they go into all these buildings and TV. It's like that's real. That shit happened.
They interviewed the people that could get down. They said some of those people they tore down that staircase so fast.
Your adrenaline's going.
People were falling over each other but helping each other up. People, there were people that said that they were skipping Like they were just riding the
Yeah,
fucking
you're running for your
railing
life,
down.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, all the way
Oh yeah,
down.
I can't imagine what
Yeah,
they must
the
have
one
gone
guy
through.
that famous video of the guy using the garbage bags like a parachute. Yeah, you see
Yeah.
all
I've never
that?
seen that. No.
That was the
Dude,
most disturbing
See,
stuff.
you guys were young. We were
I
older.
wasn't even
There were
alive.
people
Yeah, you wouldn't
falling
even- yeah.
out of the buildings and literally splatted.
They were jumping.
Normally, when you
Yeah.
hear a human body fall from a long distance, you hear the skull really loud. These people,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and like,
Well, they were jumping from way up high.
yeah, but
110
but I
stories
was-
up, yeah, because it was so
and-
high, it was so
and-
awful up there. They'd rather just say,
Well,
yeah.
why
They
wouldn't
say-
you? I'd
Right.
rather do that.
I'm gonna
than
die
go-
anyway,
Well,
so
they say
yeah.
they
Oh,
say
yeah.
that the speed that you're falling and the distance that
Oh.
it
You
happens
hit
so
terminal.
far.
Oh yeah, I
you
would
have
hope
a
you wouldn't
heart
feel
attack.
anything. So you wouldn't really even feel like.
Yeah, your body knows
Going
it's
to
gonna
shock or
die.
something.
You're
so your
hitting,
heart
you're hitting
just
pure
explode.
concrete too. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, but the
yeah.
fear and the
even if you're hitting
adrenaline-
water though at that height,
Oh yeah.
But
feel
the
that.
Yeah,
fear
might as well
and
be
the
concrete.
adrenaline.
That
knowing
doesn't
that-
make sense because when you go parachuting, you hit terminal velocity and you don't have a heart attack.
But you know you have a parachute on.
True.
So maybe it's like a mental
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, knowing you
were
had that
saying it's
protection.
Like terminal velocity. because
there's
how
probably
fast
like a
you're going.
fear anxiety thing where
The
you just shut off.
adrenaline, I could see.
Maybe yeah.
Then you gotta.
But I don't want to get off topic. What is your what was your morning like? You were a little bit younger. I'm curious.
I was in 5th grade, science class.
Oh, okay.
Damn, do you ever not? Does it ever not do?
It's crazy that we all can remember exactly where we were, right? But yeah, so 5th grade science. My teacher walked in, put the TV on, and within a few minutes of him putting the TV on, the second tower got hit. So we saw.
Oh, so you
that.
guys saw it live.
Damn.
I saw that live. So, but again, I was in 5th grade, so like, didn't really fully comprehend the
Yeah,
situation.
you're real young.
If you saw it
You know what I
now.
mean? So yeah, exactly. Like, if
Yeah.
I saw it now.
Yeah, you didn't know.
But I just remember my teacher got up and started talking, very similar to what you were talking about. This is a very important moment. Like, this is something that we all gotta, come together, think about. And then it was Mr. Prather was his name. Probably never will see this, but he like broke down, like,
Wow.
and that, and as a 5th grader, I was like, all right, this is something
understood the
real
gravity.
You see
serious.
an
You know
adult
what I
man.
mean? Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
It's
Like
not your
break
dad,
down.
it's
Yeah,
not your uncle. He's
yeah, it was a
Oh,
moment
yeah,
that,
yeah.
like I said, we can all remember it, but that's something. Then I remember going home, turning the TV on with the family, watching everything. And then it wasn't just the towers either, but, the Pentagon and all that
Yeah,
other
There's
stuff.
Pentagon,
after
the
that.
United 93.
And then all that
Yeah.
other stuff. So, like, continually all day, you were like, how many? Like, when is this
Right, you're
gonna
waiting.
end?
What else is gonna happen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
we're just on lockdown, and that's all you can do. Just like watch the TV and be glued to it, and be kind of just in shock, and like
I can't
sad and
remember
anger.
if we, like, canceled classes the next day or not. I just remember, like, that day strictly. But
You know what I think
Yeah,
is
surreal.
absolutely really crazy? All the people that ran to the building.
Right,
Yeah.
the
when it was
firefighters.
getting hit.
Yeah.
Then all those firefighters and all those emergency personnel and civilians, out of the kindness of their heart, that helped,
Like you said, fight
all
or flight.
started getting
Yeah.
cancer and all this
Oh,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, what happens? Oh, hey, the 9/11 heroes deserve to have treatment. No, we can't. Blah, blah, blah. They're on their own. Blah, blah, blah. What?
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah,
What are you
yeah. That
talking
happens in the military
about?
a lot.
What the
Yeah,
fuck? Like,
yeah.
It's like
you
the
gonna
same
run to
shit
the
that
building?
happened to
Yeah.
Vietnam
Yeah.
people.
Exactly. That's what I was
I
thinking.
don't know
of.
if you guys noticed, but the flag is 9/11 flag.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Oh,
wild.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
Okay, cool.
my whole life. I've been like very patriotic towards it. I guess
Okay.
And I wasn't alive.
No,
for
that's
it,
good that
but
you
it's
appreciate
kinda-
history,
Right,
yeah.
it's kind of meant a lot to me.
this is
It's
something
a
that
big
should be
deal.
talked
It's
about
a
in
huge
all history
moment.
classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
really
yeah.
crazy when the other day, Mitch and I were watching the movie Daylight. Sylvester Stallone
yeah.
from 1996.
Sitting, 96,
And
25
at the
years
end of
ago.
the movie, they show the two towers. And then Macaulay Culkin was on the top of the two towers in Home Alone 2. He was
Oh, yeah,
taking
yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, whenever you see in old movies, it's always like surreal. Like, oh, there they are.
Wasn't it Last Action Hero? Sylvester Schwarzenegger's up there looking for Benedict. And he's
Oh, is
on
that the Twin Towers? Okay.
Yeah, he's on the top.
Yeah, when they were.
They're
Okay.
like, what are you doing?
Yeah, at the
You're
end
too
there.
high.
Yeah.
You gotta be down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been in a lot of
Yeah,
movies
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
when I
He's
was
always
a
like a
kid, we did a
landmark.
lot of family trips.
Yeah.
And that summer, with like June of that summer, we went to New York, Boston,
Oh,
and
wow.
all those places. So I was in downtown New York 3 months before.
Wow. Just
this
imagine
whole
if your
thing
trip would have been a little bit later.
It's crazy. Like,
Wow.
like I was in Statue of Liberty, I was in Empire State Building, I was in all those big.
And you looked
Did you
over,
go
saw the
to
Twin
the World
Towers there.
Trade?
I don't remember going
Did
in
you ever
them.
go to the White House or anything?
We did. We went to the White House.
So you
we
went
went
on
to
the tour that
DC.
Beavis and
I didn't go.
Butthead?
I didn't go in the
Oh,
tour.
jeez.
We walked up and you could like see the the
Nice.
snipers up on top of the roof.
Oh,
in
wow.
the black.
You went on the tour that Beavis and Butthead to America went on.
No, I didn't go on any tours.
When they went into the White House.
No, I didn't go in it. We just walked up to
Oh,
the
you
gate.
just went from the gate. You just saw it.
Yeah,
Okay, from
the
afar.
tour was like, it was a long wait and expensive, and we were like,
Yeah.
let's just walk around and spend money on other things. We can see it from the outside.
Yeah,
And we did other
attention.
stuff.
That must have been a cool trip.
Attention. We are searching for the chick with the big boobs. Yeah. We are ready to do you now.
yeah.
It's crazy they charge. It's crazy they charge for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for those tours,
For
yeah.
tours of the
Right.
White House, what the
Of
fuck?
course, another way to get your
Our
money,
taxes
right?
fucking paid for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's another
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Is that, that's another thing.
like what
Don't
the
get me
heck?
started.
Pause for effect.
No, but like, we paid for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
No,
exactly.
They still
Exactly.
It's like, come on.
No, it's so wrong.
What the heck?
Yeah. We're paying their salary, you know? It's like, hey, you should be welcoming them to sit with open arms. Yeah,
Tell
offering
you.
us food and
Yeah.
drinks.
I
Yeah.
fucking
Hey, come on in. Yeah, good. Yeah, what can we get you?
Got a
Oh,
buffet
yeah.
waiting for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Your Majesty.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a
Pretty much a
senator.
shareholder.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people think, the government, like, I mean, yes, they do good, but, in a lot of ways it is corrupt. And, it's just, they can be kind of out to just get your money or something,
We need
Which
to be
is
focusing
more power,
on
more corruption.
pollution.
That's what I'm saying.
Environment,
Things-
yeah.
Things that,
We need
as
to-
a world, we need to.
That's what we need to be focused on, yeah.
Overfishing.
Not melting the ice caps, overhunting, overfishing.
Yeah.
Fucking
Did you see what?
pollution.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
see what
We
people
must-
are doing
Cleaning up
now
the
to the
oceans.
elephants?
Absolutely.
Here's something for your
Oh,
podcast.
really? I'm gonna.
Here's something. You know how people are hunting elephants?
Yeah.
For the tusks?
ivory.
Well,
yeah,
now
yeah,
what
yeah,
the
ivory.
people are doing is they're going out and they're spray painting the elephant's tusks pink with spray paint. So basically the tusks
Are
are
useless.
basically ruined.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, that's good.
So
That
they won't
is
shoot them. Okay.
awesome. So, yeah.
Okay, they're not used to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a great idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would it?
Yeah,
that's
never
a
thought to
very
do that,
easy
yeah.
Solution.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
You just gotta
it's
go.
not that easy.
And you're not going
First
to
of
get
all,
everyone.
You gotta go find them all.
Fucking
Yeah.
elephant.
No, that
Yeah, yeah.
elephant has a family.
Yeah.
You have got to tranquilize that.
It's not just gonna,
and
like,
pray to
calm
God
down.
that
Yeah.
that family walks away from the down.
Right.
Yeah, to do an elephant is not an easy
Well, yeah,
job.
because
It's a simple
Yeah.
idea,
No.
but to still execute it can be
Because-
tough. Yeah.
right, yeah.
Because
Right,
the family
right.
members
I
see the
misspoke.
elephant
Yeah.
getting tired and they look at it. What's wrong with you? They start touching it, with their trunks. Hey, are you okay? Then it falls down. They just stand there.
Yeah.
We're not leaving.
And then they just form a circle. They just form
Oh,
a
yeah.
circle.
Like,
Yeah.
one of our own.
Yeah.
And
They're
then they
100%
still don't know
family
how,
oriented.
why, when one of them die,
Mm-hmm.
they're the only animal in the world that they'll line up and they'll all take their trunk and touch the last bones of the relative, and then
Really?
yeah.
It's like to connect with it.
Well, to say goodbye.
It's
Oh,
final
okay.
respect.
How
Okay.
humans go to a funeral.
Okay. That's
and pay
nice.
their
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah.
It's a-
Cool how animals develop. We are animals, but it's cool how you can see that develop through.
Oh yeah, we love watching
Other
those nature
animals.
shows. Yeah, like Nat Geo
Social
Wild,
bonds,
just
yeah.
to see how nature is. It does make me glad that I'm a human though.
I feel like
nature
humans
can
think
be tough.
animals are stupider than they actually are.
Animals are smarter than us.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. But
They can be. They can survive in the wild.
that's
They
what
can
I'm saying.
outrun a- They
Right.
can outrun a
Yes.
victim.
There are
They do not have to worry about $1.
Right.
They don't have to worry about a penny.
They're smart in different ways. Like
Well,
obviously,
they-
yeah.
right,
Yeah.
It's
right.
just yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But I feel like
That's what makes them
humans
smart.
think that's not the case. I feel like
I'll call you back, Bob.
someone looks at a cat and they're like, "Oh, that's just a stupid fucking cat," but that cat has natural instincts.
Oh no, yeah. I have
Well,
respect.
then-
Yeah, I have respect for all
Then
creatures.
you're,
You know.
then
Yeah.
you're a married man. You got your wife.
Still understands.
Look at how humans
Oh
are
yeah, I have
today.
respect for all creatures.
They did a test on Mythbusters. They brought all these beautiful women into this room, and then they brought all these dudes into this room, but they made the dudes differently. They brought one guy that was real rich.
Really?
You know what I mean? Then they brought one guy that was like me.
Okay.
Then they brought an athlete.
Like a
then they
social
brought
experiment.
so the guy that's like me he considers himself a 10.
Okay.
He believes, hey, I'm a good guy, right?
Yeah.
So he would go and talk to the hot girl.
Yeah.
Well, the hot girl would reject him because she doesn't see herself as that. She sees herself as a 2. So she goes after the guy that doesn't have a job. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And they were showing that. Now, animals are different.
Yeah.
Once a year, they have a breeding season. The 4 of us are all males. We might all be friends for, 9 months, whatever. But once we smell
It's a
that
battle.
heat, Steve and you are battling.
We're just-
each other.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're
and it's like, why humans aren't like that?
Yeah.
Well, it's died down.
Yeah.
Back in the day, women Vikings, they'd look at men that were not even of their country. Man, I want to breed with that motherfucker. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's, hey.
It's ruthless.
Yeah,
That
okay,
is different.
yeah.
Yeah.
That loop
Yeah.
a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Now women,
Yeah.
have to
Well-
be in control, like,
Oh, yeah. Well, I
which
was.
is fine.
Yeah.
Which is completely fine.
Yeah.
I am all about women having power and having women's rights. Like the other day,
100%.
the NBA was on, WNBA, and the Chicago Sky won
yeah.
their victory. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Chicago
it was
Sky.
cool. Yeah, Chicago
And,
Sky. Yeah.
my one
Candace
buddy was
Parker.
like, how
Oh,
could
yeah.
you get into women's basketball? I'm like, first of all, look at all these fucking people celebrating and
Right.
having fun and
Right.
not dwelling on what the hell darkness or getting mugged in an alley or my taxes are they're in the moment.
That's why we all
Why
love
take
sports,
that away
right?
from
this
them?
is what people need.
Why? Why
Oh,
take
yeah.
it away from them?
Why take it away from them? Yeah. There should be a female
Yeah.
football team. There should be a female fucking basketball team.
Yeah.
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 Definitely, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, we're at that point now where they are viewed like as equals.
Well, they are.
And
So
there's
you-
no
It's
reason.
not like how
and there's
that
no
old school
reason it
mindset
shouldn't
was.
be.
You know,
So you
we've
mean
come a
to-
long way.
So you mean to tell me a guy can sit there and say, oh yeah, she can't play basketball, she can't play football, she can't play this, she can't do that, but she's a top martial artist
Right.
Like a little bit.
and she can fucking
There you go.
kick
No,
that,
yours is
she can
good.
kick the living hell out
Right.
of any,
Oh yeah,
Completely.
I
Nothing
agree.
wrong with that.
Like the
Yeah.
other day, Jeremy and I were watching the new Mortal Kombat. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh no.
Have you seen it?
I've heard
The
it's
way
so good.
Kano and Sonya Blade, the way the actor and the actresses battle each other. I mean, you could tell they choreographed, that they practiced.
Yeah.
And they did it so
A lot
well.
of work goes into that.
Yes, that's
Oh, yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Throwing an actor through a
yeah,
window. Okay, you gotta learn
yeah.
how to roll. Once you get hurt, we can't
Oh
act
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Well, that's why like watching a movie with you, like you notice all like the martial arts stuff, any kind of like
Oh,
combat
yeah.
moves, anything with guns, like
Well,
you see
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, train.
You have an eye for that now, yeah. Where most people wouldn't even think about
Do
it.
you
Yeah.
watch MMA at all?
I support it, yeah, when I can. But
Yeah.
I'm so busy.
Yeah.
As an ADHD and a person with ADHD, I'm an 85er. I'm one of the first generation's people that have ADHD. When I was born, that wasn't a normal thing.
Yeah.
Normal kids were, proper and, ADHD kids. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I remember.
Yeah.
So, being the first gen, one of the first gens, being ADHD, I don't know where I was going with this.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah.
But
It is right there. Yeah,
it was right there. I know I'm different, but
yeah.
You're good.
Like
I
that
don't
ability to
use it
focus.
as an excuse. When
No.
people ask me, how do you get through your depression? I turn on a Star Wars movie. I turn to my
Nice.
inner nerd.
Right.
Nerd.
Oh yeah.
You found your coping
Yeah, yeah.
mechanism.
What like what you said earlier when we first started talking. What you like. What your job is. What your goal, what your path in life is. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
So it's like what you like.
Right.
So like that's why when I see little kids at the store and they go dancing, I'll dance with them.
Yeah.
It's because that the parents laugh.
So again, you appreciate the
You
simple
know,
things, the
yeah.
simple joys in life, right? You
But
gotta
I
bring it.
definitely-
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Thank God for my second chance in life. I count my blessings every day walking into that job.
UPS?
No, Sam's.
Oh.
Like leaving UPS and getting out of Sam, getting to Sam's,
I
yeah.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
No.
That's huge.
No. Really. And I just like being a people person.
Yeah.
UPS, I try to talk and, hey, how was your
You were,
weekend?
like, restricted,
Hey,
yeah.
shut up!
They yell at you, get back to
I
work,
just
yeah.
said hi. Like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, see ya.
Really?
Yeah,
Was that
it was,
bad?
yeah.
Have a good day.
It was bad.
When he would go there, it was like a dark time. It was like a dark cloud. You know, where he was like, oh, I have to get myself ready for this shit now.
I take Mitch frisbee golfing.
I would
All
see
this
it.
pent up energy.
I'd
Just,
take Mitch frisbee golfing, and I'd show him what I would do outside of my life, and Mitch would be like, I completely understand why. Like, you're sitting here trying to enjoy your life, and then 9 times out of 10, the guy yelling at me at UPS slept all day. You go, hey, what did you do? Oh, I slept. What time did you wake up? 2 o'clock. What time did you get to work? 3. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, I went to the gym.
You up at 6:30.
I enjoyed the day.
Yeah.
Now I got this asshole yelling at me.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Nice cut opportunity. We back.
We're back.
All right.
Hey.
Vince got a phone call.
Yeah.
Damn, Vince. Bob.
Yeah.
Tell Bob to fuck off.
No, that's cool. He's my maintenance guy.
What about Bob? Yeah.
he's my maintenance.
Oh, the maintenance guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta have some work done.
Need some work.
Yeah.
Fixing
He
some
wanted me
plumbing.
to help him cover his car. Or boat cover. You know, I never said it when I first came in here, but this rug really ties the room together.
Nice.
It's much needed. I told him earlier that he needed
They
a rug.
peed on your fucking rug.
I had it.
Yeah, not on the rug.
The
man.
rug. You're fucking
Bro, what the fuck is it? Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Yeah.
Do you guys think I should get a table or no? Just leave it open.
No, leave it. I like
Yeah,
that.
you have them over here, so they
Little
kind of,
table.
it's nice to have like
Yeah,
kind of open
because
space.
honestly, if you put a table here and someone tried to get up, their ass would have to swing out.
Yeah, it'd be a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then now if you want to stretch out the legs.
You
Yeah,
kinda
it's
stretch.
issue because you know your butt gets a little sore. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
readjust.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
The knees.
Yeah, it's a nice setup in here, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
We disc golfing, or is that? Oh fuck! I forgot I'm busy today. God damn it!
I gotta go.
What do you gotta do?
I gotta work.
Oh, yeah, you gotta work soon anyways,
I
yeah.
got fucking lunch at my girlfriend's.
Nice.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
You kind of have the itch, right?
Frisbee
That's what I
golf
was
is
telling
awesome.
I want to
I
go
feel
out
like
with
it's
the
an
crew at
underrated
Frisbee
sport.
golf, man.
I feel like we have to talk about frisbee golf. We
Yeah.
have to.
All right. That's what
Yeah.
originally brought us together, right?
That's what really-
That's why I met you guys.
And
Like,
I-
yeah, that's
and
you-
I-
Why we're all here
And I
originally is
understand.
because
My
Yeah.
brother Kirk,
Absolutely, yeah.
Frisbee
Give him
golf
credit,
champion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. R.I.P. Kirk. Yeah.
Yeah, Kirk.
Oh yeah.
The DiVincenzo
IPAs,
roll.
Dude, these things
And
are
the Bryce
They turn
bounce.
them up, right?
And the Goldberg bounce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just such a great way to get out there, clear head. You're still active, but not like
it's a
overly
great
active.
sport. It's really fun.
Yeah, I just love it. It's so free.
It's
Just
easy.
free your mind.
45 minutes to an hour, you're done.
Right.
Good walk.
Just chuck it. Yeah.
Outside.
Fuck it.
Lately, it's been beautiful out too when we've gone.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great weather. Fall
Yeah.
weather's
Mitch
perfect.
was all excited because it would have been his first hoodie game.
I'm ready for hoodie season. Yeah. So I was like, this is like a nice fall day out. You know.
Yeah,
Here's
that
nice
one
and crisp.
course we went to the other day, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
But those 3 holes are closed right now.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Marengo's fun.
Yeah.
Marengo
Oh,
was quite
Marengo.
on the
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
though.
You guys haven't been to Marengo yet, have
with
you?
the
Yeah.
with the squid.
Yeah. You have to check that one out. And then we gotta show them Fairfield
If
too.
like the government can learn how to frisbee golf, like if the White House built a fucking pen,
It would bring everybody together, you know.
Bring
Frisbee golf
everybody-
with
where's
this
this-
one.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Joe Biden, build a frisbee golf pin. in the
Yeah.
White House.
He's got an 18-hole course on the ground.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
We gotta play it.
We're in the lawn.
Getting
Yeah.
like a put par 10 on everyone.
I
Just
really
he
hope
hits
the
them
Bears-
all.
They just got
Yeah,
security
yeah.
guards
I
at
really,
every
really,
tee off.
Yeah.
You're trying to be like-
I really pray to God, and I hope to God that the Bears get Arlington because if they make that a dome,
They did take it.
They bought
but
it.
if they make it a
Is that
dome,
official now?
if they make it a dome,
I don't know
well,
what they're gonna do with it, but they bought it.
They
If they
officially own
make
the
it a
land.
dome, though, we can have Super Bowls here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
all we need is
Is a
one
train
friend to get a job as security there.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Come
How
on,
great would that be? Yeah, right. Can you imagine?
Yeah, every year. Guess what?
The ultimate
Guess what I
hookup?
do?
Yeah.
I'm going to the Super Bowl. How? Vince is a security guard.
Yeah.
Me, Bryce, Steve.
Dude,
That's
that'd
what
be
I was
amazing.
saying. Imagine
Yeah.
knowing that information. Imagine saving up I know it sounds like a lot, but like $500K, and then using that as a down payment to build a parking garage out there. You know how much fucking passive income you would have, especially if we had a Super Bowl.
Oh
God
yeah.
damn, you would make a $100K. In
Right. That's why they're making the move, right? It just
You know,
makes
we-
too much sense financially, right, for them to move.
I want to
Damn,
build a parking
build a
garage.
parking garage on there.
Dude, parking garage. that's
Taves'
passive.
parking garage.
You'll never have to work again. You
Just
own,
a
you own
straight up-
one
just a
parking
massive
garage
park, yeah.
in a good location. Never have to
Stevens
work
Park.
again.
Wow.
I
About
feel the
that.
same way about like in a college town. If you can get a hold of some like an apartment
Did
complex.
you go to a dorm?
yeah.
University?
The real estate's the most
The
expensive.
real
part.
estate in the college
estate.
town,
People always
you can
say
make
that.
so much money. Dude, I lived in it wasn't a shithole, but it was a decent apartment. But they had 3 of us. We were paying like $600 a month each, so like $1,800 per apartment, and there was probably 20, 30 of them.
Wait, what
Wow.
college
So
did you
multiply
go to?
why?
So multiply that monthly, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And that's
Oh,
what they're
yeah.
paying. Like,
Big
and
money.
I guarantee you they weren't putting it back into it. You know, the carpet wasn't brand new.
Yeah.
Right,
the
of course not.
walls
Of course,
weren't
it's
brand
college kids.
new.
Yeah, fuck
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah, they're too
There's so
advantage.
much urine
I
on
was
the
like,
floor.
yeah. Puke,
Oh, yeah, I'll clean
urine.
that for you. Yeah.
Oh.
You could
That's
shit.
where Billy. That's
Wait,
where
where'd
Billy
you go
threw
to
up.
college?
I went to Illinois State.
Oh, nice. That's
Go
right. Yeah, I went there for a
Redbirds.
year.
I went there for
Oh,
2.5.
okay.
I lived in the dorms. I lived in Tri-Towers, which is over by the football
Oh, I
stadium.
was in Manchester.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
See,
the
I
one that
never
doesn't
did
have
I was
like a
in- I
food
went
store.
there.
Party,
right?
yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Harry.
It's a nice school,
Yeah.
nice campus there. Yeah.
The
Well, I
bars
had
are
too much
fun.
fun. That
Taking
was my
the
problem
risk.
now. That's what I told him. It's like too much fun.
Yeah. I don't know if I would do it again, but like
Yeah.
I said, we talked before. I feel like having a piece of paper doesn't mean anything.
It helps you,
know
get in
what I
certain
mean?
doors.
I feel like there's
like the specialized,
it-
but
there's a
Yeah.
networking opportunity in
networking is the
college.
key. That's what I was gonna
But
say.
with
Yeah.
LinkedIn
Which
nowadays,
eventually
LinkedIn.
opens
like,
doors,
dude,
but
you can do the networking without
yeah.
needing to spend.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're
yeah.
really good with stocks and stuff.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
my
I
bad,
remember
huh?
you telling me that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't say it. I'm really good at stuff.
you're very good advice. About it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to you when the time comes.
No, it's good. Yeah, to have knowledge about that, right?
I
That's
remember
the skill I'm
Money.
trying to build.
Have your money work
Like
for
how
you
I
instead of the
was
other way
saying
around,
earlier,
right?
I
Yeah.
think you need a skill. What are you good
Where you
at?
just
That's
can
what
make
I'm
money
trying to
sitting
build.
around.
My skill
Okay.
is stocks.
Are you doing the Bitcoin or is it something different, like the
No,
actual
I'm not
stocks?
really, I'm bullish on crypto. I'm just
With
not
crypto?
really in it
Okay.
right now. I'm trying to be a little
Okay.
safer, build up my portfolio first. before-
Okay, yeah, that one I'm still not really sure about. Like all the, I've heard people like they say that they don't really trust
Think
it or
about it
something.
logically, though. The only way around a new world order is to remove currency from the equation. Because if government controls money, they control everything. They have all the power. If there is a currency that no one controls besides supply and demand, the people can control it. That's the only thing that can overpower a government. That's why governments are wanted to suppress it at first. And
with the whole IRS thing going on.
yeah, because they can't do shit about it. Because if humans as a world, we decide this digital currency is now our currency, this is how we're going to buy and sell, and fuck cash, fuck gold,
Yeah.
then that's what's going to happen. I don't see another way around that. And I really think that could eliminate like New World Order shit. Because how can they maintain power if no one can control the blockchain?
Yeah. It's a good
That's
point.
just scary. I just feel like if everything.
That's
It
why.
is, yeah,
That's why you
it
should
is.
be buying it and shit now. Because once it gets to that point, $1 million for Bitcoin doesn't. I mean,
What happens
so that
in
would be
a
like the
world
new-
where everything shuts down and you have no electronic access to your money?
If the world ever shut down,
Oh,
I don't
man.
need to worry.
I don't think
I'll
that's
head-
that's
I'll
like
head-
some
Never
Y2K
know.
shit.
Yeah.
If the
Yeah,
world
yeah,
ever
yeah.
shut down, I don't need to worry.
Yeah.
I'll head into the woods.
Yeah.
Survive.
It's literally like Y2K.
The way DiCaprio on The Revenant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pull
yeah.
out the Rambo fucking.
Yeah,
I'll
Rambo.
go
Yeah.
into the woods and I'll hunt boar and deer.
He's a survivor, man. Yeah.
With Sonya and bear.
Little creatures. Yeah.
You'll have
It's
a perfectly
probably,
built
it'll
fortress.
probably be at like 100K Bitcoin very soon.
Yeah, it's getting there.
That's
I'm not
even-
skeptical. I'm just.
It's at
Yeah.
$66,000.
I feel like it
right
makes
now.
So
It
it's
was
a
at
lot of
becoming like more
sense, though.
legitimized,
It's
huh?
at 38 2 weeks
Especially
ago.
in the world we live in. I mean, it makes more and more sense.
Like the digital world and everything. Yeah.
Everything's
NFTs.
everything's
do you guys know
becoming.
what NFTs are?
Digimon,
Oh yeah, Digimon. Yeah.
Digimon.
That and
know what
Pokemon were
NFTs
huge.
Save the
What is it?
digits of world.
NFTs.
Oh no, I haven't heard of NFTs.
An NFT is a non-fungible token, so it's a digital collectible asset that you can through the blockchain, and since it's through the blockchain, it allows you to prove ownership at any point. It allows you to see all the buy and sell action throughout the entire history of it. You can see every previous owner of it. So imagine a Charizard card. Imagine a digital one of those, and Bryce has the first one ever that Pokemon released, right? Mm-hmm. On the blockchain, it would show that, and that card would probably be worth millions of dollars. yes, it's digital, and I can go screenshot a picture of Charizard and put it on my phone and be like, ooh, I have the digital asset too. But on the blockchain, I don't own that. That's like, that'd be like me walking in front of a mansion, taking a selfie in front of it, and being like, look at my house. It's not my house.
Okay.
I can act like it is. It's not
Okay,
my
I'm
house.
sure people do that a lot too, like for social media.
You know what's fun? I would have
But with NFTs, you own.
I do a picture of me like surfing with a great white shark.
Yeah, you own the project or whatever it is.
Okay, you have ownership of it. Okay.
Right, it's pretty. I mean, I could probably show you real quick on here. I don't really care if I go off frame for a second.
You guys
Just
hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. I was
Okay.
gonna get Little Caesars, but I didn't know because it was pretty last minute. Bryce texted me. He was like, "Just woke up." I was like, "Fuck," and it wasn't open at the time. I was like, "Fuck."
It's already 1:40. I got.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Bryce is
damn.
gotta go.
What do you
soon.
think, man?
We'll probably cut it. I mean,
Yeah, we might have
do you guys
to.
have any want to talk about crypto at all anymore? Any? I mean,
We can do
NFTs
the
are
wrap-up.
interesting. It's
Yeah, it was never my biggest passion. I would just hear people talk about it, but I never really quite
What's
understood it.
NFTs are
Tool
interesting.
time.
Yeah. You know, the numbers make my head spin, right? Yeah.
Tim, the tool, man.
It will for
Steve,
sure.
the podcast.
It could be the future, though, huh?
It's
No limits.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
I don't know.
No limit. Yeah.
It'll
He's having fun.
fundamentally
Remember.
Same
change.
time,
Yeah.
same channel.
No limit. Yeah,
Over
hey,
here.
that's got to be like your
There's no
sign off,
limit.
right?
There's
Yeah.
no limit.
There's no limits to it. Yeah. That's just great that you cover anything. Our conversations,
Right.
you
I
never know
like
where they're gonna go. Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
podcasts.
it's kind of fun.
Right. You
It's
just
a
gotta
good
sit.
time.
For not really ever doing it, having just some
Right.
fun talking.
Right.
I got
That's all it
shit.
is.
It's what we normally would be doing. We're just we just have microphones here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost kind of forget they're there after a
By
while.
the way,
Right? Just
because I don't
talking.
like computers.
Yeah.
Now that let's backtrack.
Yeah.
Like he said there, let's wind the clocks back.
Here's the Italian.
These so-called cops and lawyers wouldn't dare.
What are
cross
I love what
any-
he's so good. Yeah, just random for movies.
Fletcher
Yeah.
Oh,
the
what a
Joker.
great-
Oh,
Yeah.
the
And
Joker.
what happened? Did your balls
fall
drop off?
He's the
He's
best
like,
quote
well,
machine.
you're crazy. He's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm.
This was the No Limit Podcast,
No Limit.
episode 2, baby.
And then he's like, let me show you.
Vince,
Yeah.
Mitch, and Bryce again.
How to make this
Yeah.
pencil.
Thank you guys for watching.
Mitch.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Have
Yes,
no,
yeah.
Everybody,
have no
See you
limit.
next time.
Hasta la
Deuces.
pasta.
good time.
Hasta la
Peace.
pasta.